Hello everybody, my name is Sapphire Blues, Sapphire for short, and welcome back to Honkai Star Rail. We're starting off with this. Don't know what it is, but I'm gonna do it. Please speak in human, woof woof woof, meow meow. The food stalls over there. Evidently you guessed some vocabulary right and communicate with D-Team, however this is not enough. Find someone who can understand. What if I just leave it be? Nope. Speaking of someone who can understand D-Team wolves, you immediately think of March, a certain cute pink-haired girl. March can understand D-Team since when? She asked me she asked me if I can understand. That's right, she's the one. Are you sure? Alright, I'll bring you to March. Frosty Blades trial. Frosty Blades. That has to be, not Kuchin, that has to be Jingliu, right? Find someone who can understand D-Team's barking. Wait, hold on. I thought I automatically, took on the mission. Oh. Frosty Blades trial. Oh, March is actually here. I think she'd be back on the, express. March! March!
Everything okay?
March, can you help me translate this D-Team?
Why is D-Ting talking to you? I've always been nice to cute little animals.
Have you? This isn't a contest. Do you understand what it's saying? And why not me?
You wouldn't understand. All cute things in the world should share a mutual affinity.
It's not that I don't understand, it's just that you're dumb.
The first time we met D-Ting was during the Kafka hunt. I could tell there was a mysterious connection between us. Whenever he barked, I understood what he wanted to say.
No, you didn't.
For example, woof woof, woof 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 woof. Meaning, hello dear, I found a strange thing at the port of Cloudford. You may want to come and have a look for yourself.
You just made that up. You got all that from a few wolves. You wouldn't happen to be related to DT.
Hey, enough with the passive aggression.
I wasn't being passive aggressive.
The truth of the matter is that I can understand him.
I'm gonna translate these parts.
Find at the port. Come on, let's go check it out.
He found a very angry woman. Actually, I think I should keep this team. Which means I just did that for no reason. I wonder if it actually is Jingliu. I just remembered something. I have... what's his name? He's not leveled up though. I wonder if I should switch to him. What's his boy's name? Yanquin or something like that? I don't have a lot of these, so I can't level him up. So, never mind, I guess. Is it Jingliu?
Little D-Ting says he's been dutifully searching for clues all over the Xianzhou. He notified us as soon as he found something strange. So what does he want us to take a look at?
You tell me. I understand some of what he's saying. You understand everything that he's saying, so you tell me what he wants. Oh, what the? A jade tracer line on the ground. Its light green vein flashes out an image of a teenager in the air. He's not in the air though.
Yang Xiang, retainer to General Jing Yuan. I'm in active pursuit of a fugitive. The situation is unpredictable and developing rapidly. So I planted this jade tracer to record my whereabouts, in case I lose contact. If anyone finds this tracer, please take it to the seat of divine foresight, so the Cloud Knights have the necessary intel to act swiftly.
Ah, so it's a recording device. D-Ting must have heard its signal and called us over here to investigate.
How did you hear that way over even the general's retainers getting into action? They sent a child to apprehend a major criminal? Actually, no, they didn't. He probably went on his own.
You can't disqualify him just for being a little baby.
A little
If he's
baby?
the general's retainer, there must be more to him than meets the eye. We're not that old ourselves, right? And yet here we are. Express passengers on trailblazing expeditions.
I feel like I'm probably thousands of years old. Yep, even the dogs here can give out missions. Nothing shocks me. I don't think the two of us count as little babies.
Given everything that's been happening on the Xianzhou recently, I reckon the only fugitive worthy of a retainer's attention would be a Stellaron hunter. I wonder how he's getting along.
Probably getting beat up. Oh. Okay, so obviously in the eyes, I need imaginary. We can do fire and physical. So ice, imaginary, fire, and physical. Oh, come on, I don't want you. Ice, imaginary, imaginary. That's not imaginary, obviously.
Want to see some sword swallowing? I've added some new tricks to my act.
Jennifer, what the fuck? I can't believe she called him a little guy. He would be so upset to herself.
Entry. Traces run cold at Starskip Haven. I'll have to ask the Cloud Knights in the area if they saw anything.
We're gonna die. What level are you? But the trial one is level 55. Why not just make him a whole level 60? And why are you wearing Dong Hun's light cone?
Captain, could you spare a moment?
Yanqing? Why are you all the way out here on the front lines? Shouldn't you be back at the seat of divine foresight?
The General already has a lot on his plate. As his retainer, it's my duty to share the burden. Nothing new to report, I assume?
Correct. After this blade escaped from the shackling prison, he
He's
disappeared into thin air. I wonder if he's even still on the ship.
Or perhaps he had no intention of escaping in the first place.
What foul demons found their way across the stars to wreak havoc on the Luofu?
That's why I'm here, to help the General eliminate those demons.
Is that so? I didn't receive any orders from the General.
This is a covert operation.
Then shall we dispatch a few knights for this operation of yours?
Why do you sound so you sound
I
suspicious?
appreciate the gesture, but the fewer people who know about a covert operation, the better. Making a big show of it will only scare the snake deeper into the grass. A good hunter must operate alone.
This is why you are not the, what was it, second-hand general or second-in-command general? Because you keep doing stuff on your own that you're not supposed to be doing.
Dispatch a few knights. Huh. How incapable does he think I am?
Genuine thinks you're incapable.
Now, but just you wait.
Your ego's too big. I think that's the main problem. You're too full of yourself. Yes, I see that. I'll get to that in a second. I want this. Okay. So, let's see. Why is that novel a novel left behind by tourists? In a silent room in the middle of the fleet, a wolf-head master broke from his meditation and opened his eyes, facing up his fatal enemy. At the moment, a graceful young lady was standing at the end of the corridor, like a sharp sword unleashing from its stealth. Ooh. Is this supposed to be Genuine versus Kafka? Countless spots of light encircle her, like stars breathing and dancing in the cosmos. If you look closer, you might find that the light spots are sealed in a translucent jar, like shrine immured on walls. These core esses, the wolf headmaster elder, said they are what you obtain from the divine relic. The long life master only granted us power, but cultivated the seed of the sacred tree in you. How unfair! I put 30,000 people to death and had the autonomous dissect their life core esses to build all these essay shrines so that I can make further studies of them. That sounds pretty evil. My studies have proven me right. If the purpose of life is to sustain life, then the core essence transcends life itself. It is to absorb power from the root. It is an organ that is much more important than the heart. It should be viewed as the engine of the body. Now I am using them to propel this fleet. using the organs to destroy the Alliance. What the fuck? I'm gonna let him read it out. I'm not reading anymore.
Bad writing, terrible pacing. Wait, what was I supposed to be doing again? Focus, Yanqing. Can't let novels distract from your duty to the General. Especially not ones as crummy as this.
Alright, onward. There's this. Semi Sasha's loft in the East Cloudford Docks. I'm not gonna remember any of this anyways, so why read it?
The Skyfaring Commission really made a mess of this. Who knows if we'll ever find all these missing ships.
Alright, there's also this. A Psy Crane. A broken Psy Crane, I guess.
If the Psy Crane hadn't been damaged, we could have extracted some footage. It's no longer an option.
What can we find over here? Nothing, because this is outside the circle of influence. Right on the slip, the heavens open for good fortune, the sun turns to a lucky spot. Receiving this slip is no small feat. Today you are in good luck. The final sentence on this common divination slip was crossed out, and something else was scribbled there. If guests arrive from afar, thou shalt rush to their service, fulfill their every wish, and respect them with utmost care, so to turn good fortune to ill fate. What?
The Master Diviner is always boasting about her foresight. Didn't manage to foresee this disaster, did she?
See, this is why you're not in command. You talk a lot of shit.
Perimeter is well guarded, but there are no traces of the fugitive passing through. It seems he has no intention of leaving the Luofu for the time being. Starskips are blocked from entering or exiting. There's no way the fugitive got through. But if he fled toward the interior of the ship, it'll be hard to track him down over such a vast area. A fugitive would still have to rely on starskiffs to travel between different delves. If we start by investigating the starskip he stole, maybe we can get a lead.
Which one did he steal, though?
This is back to the docks again.
Does it have to be? Where did the music go? Why is it so quiet all of a sudden?
Looks like the influence of the Stellaron spirits is growing.
Let's see his enhance.
Shift the balance.
Take my sword!
Strike with heart.
Answer me.
Easy peasy. Oh, what happened here?
Playing dead? What a childish trick.
Cypher remains started trembling from anger out from his hollow eyes. How did you know he wasn't dead?
Just
Okay, if built right, he's pretty strong. Actually, so only silence remains. This is level 51. His traces, his relics. Those? You think those are good for him? Space Tomb Station 2-piece increases the wearer's attack by 12%. When the wearer's speed reaches 120 or higher, the wearer's attack increases by an extra 12%. And then 2-piece Hunter of Glacial Forest. Let's see, increases ice damage by 10%, and after the wearer uses the ultimate, the critical damage increases by 25% for 2 turns. Okay, not bad. I figured they'd give him something from this nation, though. Okay, so how did I manage to get here? Okay. Alright, okay, I see. Why did they change it? Or more like, how did they change it? No, that moves that. Okay, what the heck am I doing? Why would you build this in a way that it blocks your path?
What's this? This kind of wound is not the work of a Cloud Knight. The best prey is one that leaves traces. Here, Duting. Let's follow the scent.
We are going to cross Jingli, and this is gonna like chop Yingqi. Yep, there she is. Oh my god, it's her. Amelie. Is that you? What are you doing here?
Civilians are still getting attacked? Where are the Cloud Knights?
You already saw what they were.
Don't panic! I'll get you out of there!
Strike with heart!
Answer me.
Ow.
Happy New Year! Blade and flight!
Don't worry, Mel, you're safe.
Huh? They were on their feet a second ago.
Thank you for your assistance, young man.
Just doing my job. The port has been sealed off. Why are you here alone?
Is that
I
a...
came with a merchant ship. The shadows of old friends have returned to my thoughts of late.
Are you struck by Mara?
I came to reunite with them and relive old times. Who would have imagined the Luofu could become such a dangerous place?
You chose a bad time to visit, I'm afraid. There's been an incident.
Oh my god,
It
that
won't
thing
take
I
long
heard,
for the general to fix it, though. This place isn't safe. We should head to the nearest Cloud Knight garrison.
that thing on her chest just changed colors. Is that a mirror on her dress? I'm gonna call it a soul mirror because it was white at first, and then it turned black.
By the way, did you see a man with long hair and black clothes around here? You can't see? Apologies. I thought... My name is Yun Qing. I'm registered with the Cloud Knights. And your name is?
Jing Liu.
Nice to meet you. Miss Jing Liu? Allow me to lead the way. You might have to take a bit of a detour, but I promise to get you to the Cloud Knight safely.
You poor child. You don't understand the situation here. I'm not here to be escorted. I'm here to... shit. I lost my train of thought. I also can't think of the word I'm thinking of. Dish out of execution? Oh, it doesn't sound as good,
Where
though.
exactly are we headed, young man?
To the docks. Don't worry, you'll be safe.
Where did she come from? How long has she been away?
So, are you from one of the other Xianzhou ships? The Yaoqiang? The Fanghu?
I'm from the Xiangcheng.
The Songcheng? There's a ship called the Songcheng? Why haven't I heard of it? Miss Jing Liu, how long has it been since you last set foot on the Luofu?
Are you always this talkative?
Just making conversation. I wanted you to know I was still here.
I can see you, little boy.
Let's get going, miss. Careful. Take your time.
If I made it all the way out here on my own, clearly I can see well enough. Is what you should have said. I'm here to deliver justice.
Where do we go from here?
Shh, quiet. We've got trouble to deal with first. Wait here a moment, miss. I'll be right back.
Turn around, this is gone. Ooh. Nothing. Oh, I can't change my character. Why not? So I don't get the...
What are you doing here?
come at the perfect time, little one. You can use your blood to irrigate the celestial traces.
Little one? This little one is about to teach you a big lesson.
Why would you not allow me to switch characters? That's so stupid.
Where did these guys come from? Huh, the general was right. There's a threat lurking on the Xianzhou itself.
You are quite the sword master, young man.
You saw that? I thought you were blind.
You saw that?
I heard it. A sword whistles through the air and rings out upon contacting the enemy. Whilst invisible to the eye, such signals reveal the quality of one's swordplay.
I wonder if she actually is blind.
As a musician listens to the notes of a song, so a poet listens to its rhyme. And in the flow of combat, a skilled swordmaster delivers both with their blade. I'll wager the Cloud Knights capable of wielding 6 flying swords at a time. Number few, indeed.
Thanks, miss.
However, your zealousness inhibits your ability to hide your line of attack,
Ah.
Huh?
which causes your sword's song to become somewhat mumbled at the end.
I guess the connection between music and swordplay is real after all. The general told me something similar. He said my swordplay was too proud and angular. He said it lacked the maturity required to win the title of sword champion.
See, that's why you'll never be sword champion.
Sword champion. If I recall correctly, that title is bestowed on one who reaches the pinnacle of swordsmanship in the Cloud Knights. But that was a long time ago.
Right! Ever since the sedition of Imbibitor Lunae, the title of sword champion has gone unclaimed. But once everything settles down and the combat art ceremony returns, it's a title I'm determined to win.
That you'll never
The
have.
Cloud Knights have many martial arts traditions. Who was it that instructed you in swordplay, young man?
I see you're no stranger to the art. I won't keep you in suspense. My master is none other than General Jing Yuan of the Luofu.
General.
That should get
I
going.
know you haven't visited for a long time, but surely you've heard of General Jing Yuan. He says he has no affinity with the sword, that his skills are getting rusty. Well, if that's true, I never noticed from his training. Alright, the coast is clear. Let's keep moving.
Yellow milk vetch? Ew, sounds disgusting. Yellow milk vetch. The Master Primus has ordered all disciples to head to one specific delve and guide the mythical roots to grow and thrive. However, we were shocked to learn the disciple Rose Mello, who was responsible for the Chinsu docks at the Cloud Sword, had perished under the hands of various outworlders. Before immense duties, one ought to put aside personal vengeance. You shall now take over Rose Mello's task. Remember, do not disappoint the Master Primus. Golden Pathos.
The Starskip voyage log can be accessed through the Dock Navigator array.
I don't want to accidentally run through some dialogue again. Why? Fixed modules cannot be moved and will cause the nearby corresponding modules to spring back. Use this trick to adjust the position of computer modules. Oh god, why? Oh, I was hoping it was going to jump the other way. Okay. Bye. Okay. So if I was to do this, wait, hold on. That was the wrong direction anyway. That didn't help me in the least, though.
Active star skiff, active star skiff. There! This one goes past the Divination Commission and the Artisanship Commission.
Traffic records of Chin's dock constructor, Huron Express, dock designation, traffic records of Chingsu Crag, whatever that number might be, because I can't read Roman numerals. Operator Yuqing, seat of division info / operation status. I'm not gonna read all that.
Well, my work here is finished. Now to make sure you get to a safe destination.
Given the present circumstances, Cloud Knight Garrison probably isn't a safe destination. Wouldn't you say?
Correct. So we're not going there. I'm taking you to the Shackling Prison. Safe, well-guarded, plenty of food, and a place to sleep.
Why taking her to the prison?
Man, if you wish to apprehend someone, shouldn't you have a reason?
Suspicious behavior and half-truths. Those alone are reason enough. You think you can fool me just because I'm a child?
Suspicious behavior.
Sealed off
Half
port with a
truth.
stranded passenger? Unlikely. Not to mention you walking the whole way here without so much as a stumble. You can see as well as I can. The biggest giveaway was your comment about my swordplay. Correctly guessing the number of swords from the sound alone? You'd have to be more than human.
She never said she was blind.
Blind at all, are you?
You accused her of being blind. She never said she
Never
was.
claimed to be.
See?
You came up with that yourself.
Yep.
Uh,
See?
Fear not, young man. I hold no grievance against you, and have never held ill intent towards the Xianzhou. The black veil covering my eyes is merely proof of my resolve to never look back, to never fall again into Mara and destruction.
Oh, so you were struck
I
by
came
Mara?
here to catch one person. It's quite fortunate that our paths have crossed.
the one you're looking for. Is it Blade?
He goes by Blade nowadays. A fitting name for someone who dedicated his mind and body to the ways of the sword. Take me to him, young man.
I don't know where he
You are
is.
no match for me, and therefore, no match for Blade either. Let me accompany you. There is no need to throw your life away.
We've not even drawn swords yet, and you declare yourself the winner?
Isn't that what
Let me
you've
offer
done?
you a word of advice. Don't underestimate me.
Beat his ass, Jingliu.
I was hoping to avoid a conflict with the Cloud Knights. How about this? Let's have ourselves a little contest. We can use the abominations that have infested the Luofu as target practice, and see whose sword can slay more and slay faster.
And if I win?
You don't die.
Then I will obediently follow you to the Shackling prison and receive whatever judgment awaits me there.
Even though she hasn't done anything.
Don't worry, I'll keep my end of the bargain. But if I win, you have to share Blade's whereabouts with me. Fair enough?
A Cloud Knight never gambles with official business. But in any case, you won't beat me.
See, you're too proud of
I
yourself.
admire your confidence. But what was it you said earlier about declaring a winner before swords were drawn?
See?
It would seem we've cleared every abomination from the area. Let's find another location and continue our contest.
Yeah, but like, you can't just take her to the Shackling prison. She actually hasn't done anything.
May the best swordmaster win. This place is brimming with Mara, the perfect environment for honing one's skills. Surely slaying abominations doesn't count as gambling with official business?
How do we tell who's won?
We go from here to the end of the path without leaving a speck of abomination behind us. The first one to the end wins.
What if you, like, slay one creature and then make it to the end? You slay one abomination, make it to the end, and then you just lie and say that you
What
won.
if you're just using this as a chance to escape?
Oh, I could have.
Jing Yuan trained you, alright?
I'm pretty sure she could have. Yeah, she could have escaped whenever she wanted. You're nothing compared to her. Where did that moon in the middle of her face come from?
Show me what you got.
Answer me.
Nap time.
Strike with heart. Blade and flight.
That I trained.
Where did she go?
And then we find nothing throughout the rest of the path.
I didn't even see you overtake me.
Of course you didn't.
Slow, young man.
Yeah. Toast his ass, Jingweyu. Drag him through the dirt. Put him in his place. Humble this hoe.
But how is that possible?
What kept you this time? You'll need to work harder. Otherwise, you won't even catch me in a star skiff.
Yep, they're dead too. We got one enemy, she took the rest of them out.
I haven't had this much fun in a long time.
If you wish to kill him, I am not opposed. In fact, I actually encourage you to kill him.
A long time has passed since I wielded this sword. The heat of combat nearly cast me into the darkness. Come, young man. I'll let you finish up.
Maybe next time move.
You make 3 moves. Draw your sword. Don't you know it's rude to keep an elder waiting?
I'm working on it.
Blade in flight.
Hesitant, weak.
I wasn't
What
hesitant.
happened to that confidence of yours?
Why is it moving so slow all of a sudden?
My turn.
Only made 2 moves though.
Your sword, you must strike down your adversary in one blow without turning back. Jing Yuan taught you how to slay abominations. But did he ever teach you how to deal with the Mara struck? The answer is, there is no difference. The sword pierces the body and severs its life. If this sword came for your throat, would you be able to deflect it? Did you think this swordplay was just a game of victory and defeat? Future sword champion.
Damn, why are you being so unhinged?
Swords descend. Enough.
You mad, bro?
Your final move was the only one that didn't disappoint.
I lost?
Of course you did.
Our contest has not yet come to a conclusion. For I have yet to make my final move. And the field has no opponent.
Find Blade and take him out.
Sheathing this sword without merit is to blaspheme the divine will of the Rainbow Arbiter. And invite calamity.
Are you going to attack me?
Even with your strength, if you were to cross paths with Blade, it would mean death for you. I can give you a more dignified end than dying at his hands. To die as a swordmaster, having witnessed the perfection of my technique, refined 1,000 times over.
Ooh, excuse me.
What say you to that, young
See? This is what happens when you step out of line. And B, I refuse, I refuse, I refuse. Oh, might as well go all the way.
You have courage.
Are you about to fight? I hope she defeats him. I think she could beat him very easily. She just chooses not to. He's still too proud of himself. And she only used 1% of her power.
I deflected it?
I'll
No.
take those records you found. Thank you, young man.
You didn't exactly deflect it. You kind of like just cut it in half.
That move was a token of my appreciation. We were fated to meet this day, and in days to come.
This mysterious woman also wants to find the whereabouts of Blade. Ugh. No matter what she wants to do with the fugitive, she must not be allowed to get to him first. I have to pick up the pace. No matter what she wants to do with the fugitive, she must not be allowed to get to him first.
Why did you repeat yourself?
I have to pick up the pace.
Stop record checking. Yeah, stop. Yeah. What's happening to you? You just repeated yourself. As if you just went through something.
And that's the end? There's nothing else in the operations log?
I guess not. Why does Black have who doesn't? I don't. Both of these are actually terrible answers. Who doesn't like a good cliffhanger? I don't know.
That Jing Liu seems pretty dangerous. The Stellaron crisis sure has attracted a lot of strange people to the Luofu. Shouldn't we hand this over to Jing Yuan as soon as possible?
I don't know. You tell me. Should I? Should we? Is he? Yeah. Wolf. Oh my god, Genuine, you won't believe what happened. Your hard-headed ass subordinate got himself in trouble. Because he was doing shit he wasn't supposed to be doing.
Hard work needs hard rest.
Crap, this keeps happening. Every time I come here, I get confused on how to get down from the spot. Jing Liu should have killed him.
Would you like me to relay your message?
No, I want you to take me inside so I can go and relay it myself. Genuine. Is that still a hologram? Where the heck is Genuine physically? Sometime later you arrive at the Sea of Divine Foresight to check on some shit.
The Master Diviner will be here soon.
But I don't need to
She's
talk to her.
temporarily taken on the General's responsibilities. Before meeting you, she must make the current situation known and fortify public spirit. This is her first real test as a general. I hope she can get used to things quickly.
What about Genuine?
I don't think I can ever get used to this. It's a pleasure to see you all here today. Collating casualties and losses. Dispatching forces to round up the remnants of the Disciples. Submitting battle reports to the 6 charioteers.
She sounds exhausted.
Now I know what Jing Yuan meant when he said, "The highest throne faces the strongest wins."
But you're enjoying yourself, right? Share your troubles with me.
Generalship is no trifling matter. It is a duty one must bear.
Not alone though.
I think she actually really enjoys it.
Master Diviner, have you summoned us here just to sigh and complain?
Hey.
Of course not. On the contrary. I am eager to thank you all in my official capacity as acting general of the Luofu. Now that things have drawn to a conclusion, it is time to reward you. Ooh, all those benefits that the general promised. They're finally here! Yippee!
Hush, girl. You're embarrassing us.
The Astral Express has braved great evil for the Luofu. Your devotion is evident. After discussions with the 6 charioteers, you are henceforth sworn allies of the Luofu.
Oh, thank you, thank
Within the
you.
Luofu's jurisdiction, you are to be treated with the highest standard of diplomatic protocol.
Isn't that a paper that I found in this mission that Lily just did?
On behalf of the Astral Express, I would like to thank you, Master Diviner.
Oh, wow. Nothing tangible then? But at least it sounds pretty cool.
Stop being greedy.
Now that things have been expressed, I still have something to discuss with you. Please, this way.
I came here to talk about Jin Q, whatever the fuck that boy's name is, who most likely got assassinated by, oh, okay. Jingliu, where is your physical body? Are you dead? When Jingliu's apparition turned to you, you are not sure whether this is some kind of automated audio-visual answering technique or a real-time remote something. His hologram rays, the Jade Tracer emits a beam of light as the illusionary figure sparkles.
This Jade Tracer belongs to Yanqing. I can't thank you enough.
Your pupil is dead. Sorry. Who is Jingliu? Is Xingqing safe? I don't give a damn about him.
You already accessed the recordings?
Of course I did.
She accidentally pressed a button.
I didn't do anything accidentally.
She was my mentor and my superior when I was a member of the Cloud Knights. However, she left the Xianzhou a long time ago.
Okay, what happened?
If you see her, be sure to keep your distance and notify me immediately.
How am I supposed to notify you if you're never around?
He took on the charge of pursuing a major criminal. It is not my place to impede him for fear of his well-being. That is the nature of the Cloud Knights and their duty. I do have confidence in him, though.
I don't. About Blade.
Forgive me, but I cannot disclose this information.
And why is that?
Thank you again for your help, friends from the Express. The situation remains unpredictable, so take care. I hope to be able to drink and talk freely with you once again, when everything is settled.
Oh, so that's it? Why is he able to visit me? Master Munsois. Nah, I still think he needs to be taught a few more lessons. Complete the mission, companion mission Frosty Blade's trial. I'm so sad. I wanted Jingliu to find Blade and, like, I don't know, like, kick him in the throat or something. I don't know. I'm going to do these companion missions, and these will probably never get done. Literally everybody on my team is from Belobog. Not Belobog, from Uvula 6. Who am I going to talk to again? I don't remember. Not you. I'm going to in here. I'm here to help with the investigation.
Oh, so you are. And these would be Miss March 7th and Mr. Yang, I presume.
That's right. I'm the first one. He's the second. We're here to help.
March, try not to sound too excited. We're here for work, remember?
Yeah, idiot.
You're the one getting excited. My first detective case. Finally, my intelligence and wisdom have a chance to shine.
Miss March, Mr. Yang, I've been looking forward to meeting you. Make yourselves comfortable. One moment, please. Jingyan! Give me the photos!
Coming. Stop yelling. Thanks for waiting. These are the Outworld travelers who were sighted in the location specified by the General and the Master Diviner. This was 2 days before the Ambrosial Arbor came back to life.
We'd like you to take a look. Do you recognize any of them as a threat?
Let me take a look. So these are the suspects. Uh-huh.
Stop making a bunch of noise like you know what's going on. What are you looking at? Can I see them? Wait, is that Locha? Lacha? Lacha's the suspect? Oh, Lacha, what have you done?
Yang? See anything fishy?
Who's he? I'd like to see more information on him.
Which one? Let me see.
I honestly didn't really see too much. The pictures went by so freaking fast. I saw a guy who looks like Locha and that's it.
I don't have any concrete evidence, but I think he's worth checking out.
Oh, him? I remember him. He's a traveling merchant. He trades throughout the universe.
So it is
Something
Locha.
too about remedial arts, too. He registered himself on the Xianzhou as... what was it again?
Locha. His name is Locha.
That's
Locha.
right, Locha. He came to the Xianzhou with a huge box this time. Some sort of funerary contraption.
It's called a coffin.
Name. Something to do with coughing? Yeah, it was
Wow.
pretty conspicuous. I had to ask him about it.
A coffin. It's a tool that certain non-Xianzhou travelers seem to use in death rites. I'm guessing our guests here might recognize it.
Kinda.
I swear he said coughing. Anyway, we checked him out. His record on the Xianzhou is squeaky clean. As for this caffeine thing...
Caffeine.
Yeah. Either way, it definitely had something to do with humans. There are lots of travelers on the Luofu, each with their own star system and death rites. I guess that must be Locha's line of work. Is there something up with him?
Not necessarily, but I have my reasons for wanting to investigate. What was he doing in the days leading up to the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection?
That's complicated. Come with me to the Four-Square Mirror. It'll be easier to explain.
The Four-Square Mirror?
Exalting Sanctum is one of the Luofu's crucial central cities. The higher-ups are very concerned about security issues here. That's why there are so many Psycranes stationed in the area. Locha arrived on the Luofu a few days prior to the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection. Up until the day before the resurrection, there was nothing suspicious about his behavior.
I figured it out!
No, you
The day
didn't.
before the resurrection, he appeared near the Ambrosial Arbor with a Stellaron.
No, you didn't. You don't know that.
Oh yeah, I guess. You're pretty smart. Sometimes.
And you're smart never.
You lot are enthusiastic, I'll give you that. The reason I mentioned the day before the resurrection is because we have no idea what he did that day. The resurrection brought about unusual yin-yang phenomena that caused the entire Psycrane system to malfunction. The image data from the day of the incident is beyond restoration, and the data from that day before was badly affected.
Why don't you just ask
We
him?
will, in due course. But we can't be too general. Specific questions are key. Not to mention, without a clear suspicion, it would involve multiple interrogations. So, if you feel this Locha is suspicious in some way, make it known. Then I can arrange for his detention and interrogation.
How should I put this? He just looks kind of...
Familiar?
Mr. Yang, you were going off of his appearance this whole time? I thought you had some super secret thing up your sleeve. Didn't your mom ever tell you not to judge a book by its...
Silence. His appearance, he looks pretty handsome. Yep, he just rubs me the wrong way. Okay.
Sorry. What I mean is... it's difficult to explain, but my instinct tells me this Luo Cha is involved somehow. Apologies. I realize this is personal speculation.
You're like, what proof do you have?
Instinct is an important part of any Realm Keeping Commission investigation. There are times when my gut tells me something's not right, and there's usually a reason for it. I'm with you on this one. Be that as it may, as an official, I can't go bringing someone in based on a villainous appearance.
Because if a complaint led to his dismissal, it would leave a blemish on his resume, making it difficult for him to advance his career for the next few centuries.
No! What are you talking about? Anyway, if you want to investigate, I can grant you access to the Foursquare Mirror. Jingyan, you'll be assisting our esteemed guests in their investigation.
Isn't it inappropriate for an officer of the Realm Keeping Commission to assist the public in investigating someone?
Not at all. Make sure you don't leave the commission. Just help them check the Cycrene footage. Keep me updated on progress. If you find hard evidence, I'll be there in a flash. One thing, though. Don't approach him. If you make a discovery, contact me first.
We're thankful that you're entrusting this to us. We'll keep it by the book.
Don't worry. The Express crew keeps its promises. We won't disappoint you.
March might.
Jingyan, over to you. I need to get going.
We still gotta find Tingyun.
This might take you some time. Come and find me when you're ready.
I still think Tingyun's dead. I mean, I don't think she would be because, you know, she's a playable character, but I swear to God, Phantilia broke her neck.
I owe you two an apology. My speculations have gotten us into a delicate situation. I'll treat you to some Xianzhou delicacies later.
Don't let Marchi say that. She would eat up all your money. And I want a full garden of gourmet feast. No big deal. We're all on the same team here. With Marchi, it's always a delicate situation.
Yeah, right. Anyway, since when did investigators shy away from delicate situations? I did want to say something, though. I don't think Mr. Yang is the kind of person to make a judgment based only on instinct.
Why do you say that?
Gut feeling.
Isn't that what you just said he shouldn't do?
It's not something I need to conceal from you. As you know, there are infinite worlds in this universe that can be similar, yet different from each other in various ways. The same is true of the people on those worlds. That's why it's possible for us to run into individuals on multiple worlds who share an appearance, but not a personality. For all we know, in some faraway world, March's adorable face might belong to an intergalactic pirate.
Is that a reference to Honkai Impact 3rd? A game that I've never played? And me sure suspicious.
Hey! He was just giving an example. I'm the nicest girl in the galaxy.
Nope, you're the most naive.
However, in most cases, their fates will walk a similar course. I've seen two people who looked almost identical to this Luo Cha. They were not of the virtuous persuasion. That's why the moment I laid eyes on him, a chill ran down my spine. March is right. We shouldn't judge a book by its cover. But I can't overlook this. I don't want to force you into trusting my judgment, but...
What are you talking about? Of course we trust your judgment, Mr. Yang. Right?
That's why we believe in you. It isn't our trust you need. On the Express, we always trust our own.
I'm glad you believe in me. Truly. But the problem remains. Will the Realm Keeping Commission trust a judgment based on this logic?
From a Xianzhou legal standpoint, the Realm Keeping Commission is unable to accept a judgment like this. It's not that we distrust you, Mr. Yang, but we cannot act on groundless accusations. I hope you understand.
Of course. We raised the accusation. We will carry the burden of proof.
Alright. Research records trying to... Do I even need to talk to March?
Hoo-wee! We may be new to the Xianzhou, but we're already investigating the mysterious disappearance of Luocha.
You're acting a little weird today. You're in high spirits. No.
Am I? I feel pretty normal. Anyway, this case has really got my detective blood pumping. I need to get to the bottom of it.
But you're not a
I've
detective.
been familiarizing myself with the Angler mystery lately. I think it's safe to say I have the best investigative mind on the Express at this point.
You don't.
You have good taste, Miss March. The Angler Mystery is a classic detective novel on the Xianzhou. I read it when I was young and dreamed about working in the commission ever since. I didn't
Because you read a book?
attracting new readers over 200 years later.
Oh, a fellow reader! But Miss Qingyan, the author, Su Feng, was the lead medical assistant in an apothecary, and the main character, the Angler, is a healer. Why didn't you want to join the Alchemy Commission instead?
A number of reasons. This job may be trivial, but I have my reasons for being here. Plus, the threshold for the Alchemy Commission was too difficult for me to reach.
Oh, I see. But your lives are so long. Shouldn't career change be easy?
I considered it once. That was a long time ago. The longer I stay in this job, the more I understand its purpose. Fighting crime, helping the weak, solving the problems no one wants to touch. It's a satisfying feeling.
Wow! Good for you, Miss Qingyan.
Sounds like you really care.
Okay. So it is a good thing that I talked to her. Should I talk to anybody else? Should I talk to you?
Nothing better than clocking off early and playing. Yes, you have extraordinary skills, and you earned her trust when you rescued her.
Earned her trust. When did that happen? Why do people here keep making me run errands?
You rescued her from the Marastruck. I'd say she's forever in your debt. If you go see her, I'm sure she won't run away.
Well, I don't know what she
Here's
is.
the situation. Lady Bailu, the Vidyadhara Dragon Lady, has escaped from the Alchemy Commission again. I say again because the Realm Keeping Commission has seen more than a few of her bad-tempered escapes.
Is she a prisoner? She escaped. Yeah, was she?
Not imprisoned, exactly. Vidyadhara customs are somewhat different from Xianzhou native customs. Miss Bailu has incredible talents and is next in line to rule over the Vidyadhara. It's
I knew
normal
it.
that her people would want to keep a close eye on her. However, she also has somewhat of a free spirit. She always manages to find a way to escape her residence.
Okay, so that explains it.
A Dragon Lady isn't an official position. People address her that way out of love. The Vidyadhara High Elder, on the other hand, is a position similar to a chief. It's been passed down from generation to generation. But only the Vidyadhara that possess draconic features and inherit the dragon heart can be successors.
Oh.
Miss Bailu is the Vidyadhara's future High Elder on the law firm. The rumor has always been that she can heal the wounded merely by touching them and shedding tears.
Aww.
She also studied medicine in the Alchemy Commission. That's why her other title is Healer Lady.
That's actually kind of a bad title.
This must be your first time on the Xianzhou. It's a long story. The Vidyadhara is one of the 3 races that established the Xianzhou Alliance. Their bloodline is different from us Xianzhou natives. The Vidyadhara are born with great vitality. The gift of the permanence, as they say. That's all you need to know. The rest is irrelevant to what's happening today. It used to be the duty of the Realm Keeping Commission to go after her and take her back to the Alchemy Commission. But this time is different. Because of the Stellaron crisis, we're constantly short of manpower. Besides, even if we catch the Dragon Lady, we can't take her back anytime soon. I don't know if you heard, but someone locked down the delves connected to the Alchemy Commission. Now nobody can get in or out. It's completely cut off. Something very fishy is going on.
Maybe let her chill?
That's what I want to know. I guess she sneaked out before the delves were locked down. She might even know what happened in the Alchemy Commission.
But I saw doctors.
Those doctors came from apothecaries and other delves. I've asked them, and they don't have the slightest clue what's going on.
Hey, is there really anything I can do?
I'd like you to help with 2 things. First, find the Dragon Lady and take care of her until the Alchemy Commission delves are reopened. Don't lose sight of her. The second thing might be a bit hard to understand. I want you to stop her from treating the Mara Struck.
Why? Can't the Realm Commission take care of that? Why stop her from doing
Being
that?
stricken with Mara isn't like catching a curable disease. All the healer lady can do is slow the process. Take you short life species as an example. Do you consider aging a disease? Aging can be slowed, but it's still unavoidable. Just like being stricken with Mara for the people of the Xianzhou. Unfortunately, becoming Mara-struck is more terrifying than death. It's an inevitable curse in the blood of Xianzhou natives.
Why not let her cure them then?
The Xianzhou has long had other methods. When Mara is about to strike, the Spiritfarers and judges of the Ten Lords Commission promptly take the afflicted away. It's not something the Alchemy Commission should be meddling in. Mara is scared, but it won't cause any harm if you have it under control. We have the Realm Keeping Commission and Cloud Knights here in Exalting Sanctum. More than enough to handle any eventuality. However, the Dragon Lady's Mara suppression could lead to Mara-struck falling under the Ten Lords Commission's radar. If we let her carry on, we'll have Mara-struck on every street corner. People will panic.
So if she's not curing them, she's just suppressing it?
Be extra vigilant when dealing with the Mara-struck. This is not something that can be taken lightly.
That kind of sucks. I guess I could ask that question.
Like I said, we don't have enough people. The Dragon Lady is smart. If we try to keep her in the Realm Keeping Commission Chancery, she'll sneak out the first chance she gets. Trust me, it's happened before. Besides, it isn't a crime for her to run away from her residence. And even if it were, given her status, we couldn't exactly stick her in jail and throw away the key. You're the only person we can turn to. You're the distinguished guest of General Jing Yuan and Diviner Fu Shen. As such, you'll also have the full trust of the Realm Keeping Commission. Oh, one more thing. There's a lot of suspicion surrounding the Alchemy Commission these days. If you discover someone from the Commission on the hunt for the Dragon Lady, watch your step.
Sure.
Don't fret. Looking after children is a pain, but as the General's distinguished guest...
It's not my job. It's not my job to do that. I wasn't trying to pick up another mission. I thought he had something for me for this current mission. Alright, let's... Hold on.
I can bring up the data anytime from here. Are you ready? Alright,
Sure.
follow me.
Jing Yan takes everyone to the 4 square mirror and begins to retrieve the footage.
As official Dahao mentioned, the Arbor caused unusual yin-yang phenomena, which affected the entire Cycrane system. We lost a lot of video footage, and for the image data we recovered, the timestamps are all jumbled up. Look, this is Mr. Luocha on the day prior to the resurrection.
So we have to clean up and reorder the footage ourselves?
No.
Exactly. Thank you again for your help.
This is your forte. Over to you.
No, it's not. My forte says who?
Hey, I said over to you. You can't back out now.
Yes, I can. You're supposed to be the genius. Why am I doing this? You could do it. Luocha crossed the street and turned into a strange corner. It looks dangerous there, but he didn't seem to care at all. He paced in with nothing but a sword in hand. Luocha walked out of a small inn without any heavy luggage. Slow down! Luocha walked into Times Square. Walked into Times Square bookshop and stepped out after a while. He left with nothing in hand. Perhaps he didn't buy anything. Luocha is looking into the distance of the dock of Exalting Sanctum with his coffin by his side. Maybe he just left a starship. Maybe he's waiting for a new starship. He walked along the dock for a while and put aside his luggage, leaning on the rail and watching starships pass by the dock.
Oh, what do you think? Any idea what the correct order is?
No, you tell me. Wait. Huh? Dang it, Mike, why aren't you doing this?
Sure.
I want to see again.
Which one do you want to watch?
All of them. So footage 1. Luocha crossed the street and turned into a strange corner. It looks dangerous there, but he didn't seem to care, and he paced in with nothing but a sword in hand. Luocha walked out of a small inn without any heavy luggage. Okay. Luocha walked into Times Square. To the bookshop and stepped out after a while. He left with nothing in hand. He didn't buy anything. And then Luocha is looking to the distance at the dock of Exalting Sanctum with his coffin at his side. Maybe he just left the starship. Maybe he's waiting for a new one. He walked along the dock for a while and put his luggage aside. So I think the first one will be 4. But in all honesty, I figured the first one would be... Okay, so... Oh, maybe it is this one.
Let me see if this order works. Luocha exits the Star Skiff, enters Exalting Sanctum, goes into an inn, and puts down his luggage, including the coffin. Then he goes to Spare Time Bookshop, but doesn't buy anything. Finally, he leaves and turns a corner into a dark alley.
Seems about right.
The logic in this is sound. Looks like the correct order.
Yes!
Nice work.
Nice work indeed. Your sidekick to a genius detective after all.
You didn't do anything. Shut up. You remind me of Paimon.
Where does this corner lead to?
You're so annoying.
I checked the map.
Taking the credit for my hard work.
In this open area. Look, there's a small dock on the other side. He may have left on a star skiff.
Why would he leave Exalting Sanctum via a secluded dock? That's so suspicious.
I don't think Mr. Luocha could have departed from there. The dock you're referring to is Yunsho Crag 999. It belongs to the seat of Divine Foresight. It's only used during invasions. That's why that gate is almost always locked. As far as I know, it's been locked for centuries, and only gets opened for occasional inspections.
The key question is, when did he leave? There's only one gate in this area, at least on the map. Miss Jingyan, does the remaining footage show anyone else entering or leaving this place?
I can find out, but you'll have to wait a while. Most of the footage was lost, but at least there was a whole day of recording. There's a lot that needs checking and confirming first.
Understood. Thank you.
Okay, thanks for your hard work.
Thanks so much. We'll be waiting patiently.
Your assistance in this matter is
that's right, Marge. Patiently.
I'll get you what you need as soon as possible.
Okay, now we go and do what? Talk to him? Oh, we leave. Wait, no. We talk to her again. It seems a
Thanks
little
for
too...
waiting. I checked all of the footage we have of the open area. I say all. A lot of it was lost.
Are the corrupted parts recoverable? Can we use the same methods again?
For some of them, maybe. But I can't guarantee anything. I'll do my best, of course. It'll take more time. I can't hand them over just now.
Thank you. Did you find anything in the remaining footage worth paying attention to?
Only that someone left the area through that exit around 2 hours after Luocha's appearance here. Luocha's nowhere to be seen, though.
Just a little girl.
Huh? Isn't this a scene from the Angler mystery?
That's not what's going to your head.
Shush, you're being annoying. I'm not kidding. This is straight out of the
I will
book.
stab you.
Now that you mention it.
I'm not sure I follow.
The Angler's origin story, of course. He's
But nobody knows
from
that.
The Alchemy Commission who gets on the wrong side of a mysterious organization called the Tea Society. 2 agents in dark clothing wait for him to be alone and then poison him. The drug has the same de-aging effect as the Vidyadhara's hatching rebirth. The Angler gets younger and turns back into a child. From there on out, the Angler pursues the Tea Society while solving all kinds of strange cases.
What does this have to do with what's going on right now? What drug are you talking about? You saw a picture of a little girl and that was it.
It wouldn't. In the book, the drug only de-ages the body. It can't repair damage to the soul. In other words, it's like molting. Not a true rebirth.
Hatching rebirths are specific to the Vidyadhara. Can humans also experience de-aging?
It's just a novel. Who knows if something like that could happen in reality? I thought of it as soon as I saw this footage, though.
All you saw was a picture
Sufang,
of them.
the author, was a medical assistant in the Alchemy Commission. The medical principles of the novel are strictly grounded in reality.
True. If someone from the Alchemy Commission was suggesting it could be done, then there's always a possibility.
So, March, what you mean is, the 2 people in dark clothing are Tea Society agents, and the child is a de-aged Luocha?
That's definitely not what happened.
What if a crazy Angler mystery fan decided to commit a copycat crime? Luocha gets turned into a child.
But that's a little girl, though.
Mysterious duo in black. Oh, the plot thickens. This could be a kidnapping.
That's a little girl, though. Wouldn't Luocha de-age into a little boy?
The child in the footage has black hair. Luocha's hair is blonde.
God, you're an idiot, March. Adult Luocha might look blonde, but maybe he's just a great... No, true, their hair colors can be different.
Maybe he dyed his hair.
Maybe you jump into
Hold
conclusions.
your horses, everyone. I recognize this child now. That's Yinshu, the young shopkeeper at Spare Time Bookshop.
No, man. No.
Too bad, March. No de-aging, no Angler.
Idiot. And the child is a girl.
Detective's initial conjectures are bound to be wrong.
Totally
expected.
Try to save face as much as you
Sightseers
can.
weren't able to get a clear look at the 2 people in dark clothing. Let's ask Inshu. Maybe she saw something.
Let's ask who?
I'll keep trying to recover the lost footage. I'll contact you if there's a breakthrough.
All right, let's go. Time to interview the witness.
March, you're so embarrassing. Not yet, buddy. Keep waiting. I'd be so scared to fall through this floor. She's not here.
I don't see the shopkeeper. Let's look for her in the area.
business hours aren't over yet, she should be nearby. You two go ahead. I'll wait here in case she comes back.
Okay. Let's go.
The nearby area, so she must be back here. Oh, never mind. That's apparently outside the circle of search. Well, this circle's not too big. She can't be that far away. Find clues about Yinshu around the shop. Oh, looking for clues.
Wait, so you're still reading traditional literature?
After 40 years, the latest addition to the English... I don't care.
A new addition after so many years? Looks like I made the right choice coming to the Luofu. As soon as we've cracked this case, I'm getting myself a copy. Su Fong is the greatest.
Stop being weird. That's not really a clue. I thought I saw something over here, but I guess not. Oh. Maybe a temporary business, please come back later.
Looks like Yinshu isn't here after all. Where could she be?
Demonic, mysterious, treacherous, the Shinshu masterpiece, records of the supernatural are on sale now.
A supernatural tales anthology. Sounds like a good bedtime read. Might stop me daring to run to the bathroom at night, though.
Right, apparently there's still so much stuff. Sorry, miss. Oh, what's this? Hi, Yinshu. I have an errand to run. Please watch the store for me. Yunshin, my bad. I have an errand to run. Please watch the store for me while I'm gone. I'll be back soon. Yinshu. Why is that on the ground?
So she asked someone to look after the shop for her. But where are they? Looks like they must have left too.
Okay. So there might be something behind the shop. Oh wait, it's you.
Hey, mister! Are you manning the counter for the young shopkeeper of Spare Time Bookshop?
Huh? Young shopkeeper? You mean Yinshu? Yeah, I am. Something wrong?
Why do you sound like that?
Can you please tell us where she is?
Why should I?
What's your problem?
Because we're asking nicely? What's with the attitude?
I can tell you. If you pay me 500 strails.
For what? For what?
Pay you? What is this? You want paying for a simple favor?
Come on. No one ever tell you that information and intelligence are the most valuable commodities?
No, because it's not.
This guy doesn't seem like the negotiable type. What should we do?
Ain't nobody paying him. We have no money, but we can pay you with a beatdown. I'll pay you, but don't even think about lying.
Oh, you dare threaten me? Do you know who I am?
I don't care. Do you know who I am?
The question is, do you know who we are?
Oh, you mean like the one in that work of fiction?
I was hoping that would work.
Kid.
And who do you think were the inspiration for the Tea Society? Us, that's who.
Sounds like a pack of lies. Still, they don't seem like pushovers. Dang it! Am I in trouble? Better live and fight another day. Ugh, forget it. I'm not stooping to your level. Yinshu said she had a voucher for a food stall over in Exalting Sanctum. She wanted to use it before it expired. You know, she's not been gone long. Probably finishing up her food right now.
Loser. Get out of my face.
About time you saw the light. Come on, let's go.
All we want to know is where Yinshu is. You have to give me some attitude. No, I should slap you.
Come on, now.
I missed. I missed again. I don't think I can actually hit him.
Come on, now.
Be glad I can't hit civilians.
Do you know how to fix cars? Are you Yinshu? The shopkeeper at Spare Time Bookshop? There's something we want to talk to you about.
There's some guy who's destroying the books.
Me. Can I help you? You're heading back to the store, right? Let's walk and talk. I'll tell you all about it on the way. Oh, okay. Let's go.
Like, who the heck are these people? Yeah, you should up speed. What about the...
I remember that day. After I closed up the store, I walked around for a while. I was looking for a place to read. I found that empty area. It seemed like a good reading spot at first, but then I noticed two people dressed in dark clothing, and a blonde outworlder hanging around. Something didn't feel right. So I left. Those two people left the same way I did. So you just happened to be going the same way. Did you see what the outworlder was doing? Sorry. I was only trying to find a place to read. I didn't pay much attention to him. Or the two in dark clothing. All I remember is the two people in dark clothing... They smell pretty bad. I guess that's not much of a clue. Sorry I can't give you any useful information.
On the contrary, any information you can give is valuable. Thank you very much.
Yeah, them stinking
Still,
really
according to the
badly.
Psycrane recordings, Luocha's final stop before heading towards the open area was your store.
My store? Spare Time Bookshop? You're sure he came to...
That's your only store.
Oh, that's right. I remember now. He did pay a visit. How could I forget?
He's very forgetful.
Looked at a few titles, and then handed one to me. An old paperback. Everything seemed normal, but after paying for it, he immediately tore off the title page. I was shocked, but he was grinning ear to ear, so I didn't dare ask him about it. After that, he just left the book on the counter and went on his way. I can't believe I'd forget something like that.
It was so terrible.
The Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection the day after pushed everything else to the back of my mind.
So, what was the book?
Why?
Angler Mystery. I was wondering what to do about it. I can't sell a book without a title page. But since you asked about it, here, you can have it. Mr. Yang's instinct was right all along. Luocha is a villain. How could he do this?
All he did was rip a book.
The book as well written as the Angler Mystery. Unacceptable.
Why did Luocha tear the page out?
If I knew the answer to that, wouldn't that make me as evil as him?
That doesn't make any sense at all, March. So I'm gonna say no.
Forgetting that the Realm Keeping Commission was initially investigating whether someone brought a dangerous object onto the Luofu. Dahao and the others are probably not aware of what that dangerous object might be, but we know for a fact that it's the Stellaron. I think that by removing the page, Luocha may have provided us with a key piece of the puzzle.
I don't understand. What does tearing out a page have to do with the Stellaron? Are you following Mr. Yang?
I'm just gonna lie and say yes. It might seem like a random action at first glance, but there has to be more to it. Maybe the page will mean something to his accomplices.
Exactly. I think Luocha may have friends on the Luofu, and they're using the title page to communicate.
That makes him even worse! How dare he use a book that praises justice for his evil plans?
I'm afraid evil plans are still within the realm of speculation at this stage. We have no way of knowing exactly what he did because the Psycrane data was lost.
So, is this a dead end?
How'd you get my number? Let's see, do you have some time? Please come back to the Realm Keeping Commission. When you can, I fixed some of the recordings. There is a section you might find interesting. May Stimulus help us right on time. Thank you so much. We'll head there immediately. Okay, please be careful on the way here.
That's more like it. New clues always turn up in the Nick of time!
I'm gonna have to remember the testaments of all these papers and what they all mean. And I've got terrible memory.
Household registration always takes forever.
So, we now know what time Luocha left the open area.
Which was?
You found footage of him leaving?
Yes. According to the Psycrane recordings, he left the area 2 hours after he entered.
Strange. Why spend 2 hours in such a confined area? He must have been up to something.
Something evil, March? Diarrhea.
Maybe he spent all his money on Star Taro bubble tea and couldn't afford a hotel room.
What?
Oddly specific, March.
It's a shame no Psycranes are installed in that area. We still have no idea what he was up to.
I wish Dong Hong was here.
More suspicious by the minute. Psst. I know Mr. Yang never wears his heart on his sleeve, but do you get the feeling he's a little restless?
You standing right next to you. I'm pretty sure he can hear you. Let's see. I wouldn't call it restless. A little concerned, maybe. I recognize the bad blood with the other Luochas he mentioned.
Remember, we're talking about different worlds here.
See, I knew he could hear us.
However, I can't deny I'm a little worried that what happened to my home world could befall this place too.
Aww.
How does he always hear us?
We're not whispering. At least you're not.
I'm afraid I have some other business to attend to. Let me know if you need anything. You know how to reach me.
Thanks for the help, Miss Qingyan.
So, what did Luocha get up to during those missing 2 hours?
I think it's high time Detective March took the gloves off.
You haven't done anything this entire time.
And what do you have in mind, Detective? Fieldwork?
That won't be necessary, Mr. Yang. As the Angler once said, a true detective operates as effectively from their armchair as from the scene of the crime.
Is that what they actually said? To put in I'm too lazy to explore the map, I said.
It's too early to start field work. We must wait until my deduction is complete. Then when we arrive at the scene, you'll see that the facts match my theory to a T.
You have no theory at all.
Well,
You're just running your mouth.
You're so confident, let's give your idea a try.
Yay! Mr. Yang is the best!
Klee? Why? Because he's entertaining your delusion?
Ready?
No.
I'm gonna start my reconstruction.
You better do all the work then.
Okay, here we go. Explaining a theory in front of everyone is more nerve-wracking than I expected.
It's just a really dumb theory that you just came up with. Okay, wind, fire, imaginary, quantum. Oh, I didn't want you. I'm gonna do wind, fire, imaginary, and quantum. Oh, I forgot that he's a great healer, which means I could use her.
We meet again. A pleasant surprise.
Oh, that's right, they did meet each other. I was like, what are you talking about? Her relics aren't leveled up, though. She'll be alright.
Right. I'll be using the Angler's deductive method. Reconstruct what happened from the bad guy's perspective.
And now I'm Luocha.
Ew. This is deduction of necromancy? Oh, is this deduction of necromancy? Mr. Yang, I'm scared.
Quit messing around. I'm thinking.
Well,
I
hush
almost
up.
forgot about that title page. He took it with him, so it must have had some significance. Next up, I need to have a look at that map, Mr. Yang. He must have gone through that gate up ahead. No way he would have stayed put in such a small area for 2 hours.
But Miss Jingyan mentioned that gate is a military asset. It's locked all year round.
You think that would stop the likes of Luocha? What kind of Stellaron smuggler would he be if he couldn't get past a door?
You think a lock like this can stop a girl like me?
A girl? I think... I'm losing the immersion. I think I'm actually going insane. I'm losing the immersion.
Fine, I'll be me. You guys will have to imagine his lines instead.
Such a rudimentary lock. Easy pickings.
Yeah.
Even if Luocha was able to unlock the door, what was his goal?
His villain friends must have been waiting on the other side to buy the Stellaron. He went to meet them.
Buy the Stellaron? Pry open the door. I don't think you'd pry the door open. I think you'd use other means. Oh no. Oh wait. Okay, so... Ah, yes. No.
Now that I think about it, something's not right. Why would they rendezvous at a military airfield?
Because, well, we're too law-abiding to understand bad guy logic.
That's because just
hiding in plain sight, perhaps.
That's why I can't change my characters. If I push restore, that means heal, right?
Let's wait and see.
Yeah, that's healing.
Hold on. This would have been too quick a route.
And what's wrong with a quick route? Hmm?
Ahem. What's wrong with the quick route, Mr. Yang?
We're trying to uncover what Luocha did during those 2 hours. But even if he repeated this route 20 times, it wouldn't have taken him that long.
True. He must have had a tougher journey than I imagined. Come on, let's start over.
You look like a tasty morsel. Those who dare to enter here must face a delicious fate.
Your eyes are bigger than your stomach, foul villain. Have at you!
Why is the monster talking now?
God, my shit's retarded.
You know, just a little dramatic effect.
Why isn't Dahl Hung here? If Dahl Hung were here, we would have solved this much easier.
Repay!
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Happy New Year!
Nothing make a pop.
I need to get me a Luocha because he is a good healer.
The dead return!
Oh dang it, I can't change my characters. So
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Happy New Year!
What are all these enemies doing on the Luofu?
Same question. Marge, explain yourself.
Marge, you don't have to add in combat scenes while you're figuring out where to take the story. We can wait.
Or just, you know, do
Let's
better.
Wait and see.
Oh, I thought that was gonna heal all the characters.
Repay.
The dead return!
How did you not die?
Monster layers in black market spaces, I doubt the Lawfu has any of that. At least I doubt things of that nature existed before the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection.
Is it really so far-fetched? We're already assuming that Luocha came here to sell the Stellaron to a bunch of cutthroats. May as well throw in some monsters here and there.
Come on now, Marge. Try to, you know, do this. Does the straight have to be this stimulating?
The Angler is both a detective and a fighter. Anyway, it's not like we're gonna be able to conjure up exactly what Luocha ran into. Why not use our own interpretation to bridge the gap?
You're making this difficult.
Suppose that makes some kind of sense.
You're clearly enjoying this, Mr. Yang.
I try to go with the flow.
Sure. But if you say, Mr. Yang...
this place to be so treacherous. I'll need to be on my guard going forward. I wonder, just who is the buyer interested in the Stellaron?
Kafka! I don't know. Kafka and Blade.
The buyer is waiting there. Time to head over.
They are, because I don't see them.
Possible. Looking at the map, this place is well hidden.
Finally! Mr. Yang approves Detective March's theory.
No, he doesn't.
Let's see where this leads first.
Stop right there. State your business.
Why is Mr. Yang there?
No, that's Huar, the Tea Society's gatekeeper.
Changes appearance.
Type of tea?
That's right. He's a member of the Tea Society, so naturally he chose a type of tea as his alias.
Sure.
Hey, I'm talking to you. What's your business here?
Can you tell him to be less aggressive?
Oh, sure.
Excuse me, sir. May I ask whether you're here on business, or...
Still kind of aggressive.
Never mind.
I have a delivery for your boss. I need to give it to him in person. If you could let him know I'm here.
Delivery? Ah, yes, the delivery. The boss is waiting for you. I'm afraid I'll need to see some ID first.
I wonder if Luocha has something prepared for this moment.
Trying to pretend to be an officer, intimidating, title page. Oh no, I missed who else was I supposed to talk to? Any problem you can solve with money isn't a problem. It's a shame money isn't omnipotent. Even those most skilled in lies and flattery often cannot resist the power of sincerity. Who else was I supposed to talk to?
My apologies. Truth is, I work undercover for the Realm Keeping Commission.
Wait a minute, what?
I have important matters to discuss with your boss.
Oh boy.
You need to bring him to me now.
Oh boy.
Working undercover dressed like an outworlder? You think I'm stupid?
Yes. He has a point, Marge. Why do your characters act smarter than you do?
Marge's logic does seem to improve when it comes to minor details.
Barely.
I'm always logical. And based on my deduction, pretending to be an officer isn't gonna work.
I'm missing How do I get... I mean, I think it's too late to try and get them now, but...
You see, I'm selling this Stellaron to bring food to my dear family. Or we'll all have to starve tonight. So, be a good chap and do me a favor, will you?
So what's this improvised Stellaron peddler now? The Butcher is such an upstanding filming man. Shouldn't he have considered not stealing the Stellaron in the first place?
He, had no choice? Times are tough.
I can't do that. Why bother making rules if everyone could just ask for a favor?
Oh, looks like this isn't gonna work.
Huh. Didn't take Guar for a man of rules.
Don't forget, he's modeled after you, Mr. Yang.
Why? Okay, that didn't work. I already tried to persuade him. Oh, the title page, maybe?
That's the code. So you're the one. Wait here a moment. I'll call the boss right away.
Okay.
Take your time.
Guar takes the page and goes to find the boss. Before long, Luocha sees an imposing figure walking towards him.
What am I supposed to do about those 2 pages, though? Is it Blade? Is
Boss,
it...
this is the one. He brought the delivery.
I'll be the judge of that.
Pom-Pom?
I couldn't think of anyone else to be Mr. Yang's boss.
Himiko?
This is our boss, Startaro Bubble. Let's see this delivery and make it snappy.
So what? This is the Tea Society, remember?
Not before I see the money. I'm sure you understand the rules of such a transaction.
Save it. Show us the goods first.
Easy now. The item in question is extremely dangerous. It's understandable that our friend here wants to take extra precautions.
I'm not sure Pom-Pom is the best casting choice for a gang boss.
It kind of works, right?
No, not at all.
Give him the money. Happy now? Ready to hand it over?
Be careful. Dangerous is an understatement with this item. I'll take my leave.
Yes, you will. Permanently. Puar, get rid of him.
Why he turned into that?
Oh, this was all going so swimmingly.
Selling a dangerous item to me makes you my accomplice. And I've got too many of those. To keep our little secret safe, I'm afraid I need to take special measures.
Quite sensible when you think about it.
Minor details, March can be very logical.
Only minor details, though.
The rest of the story. Speaking of which, when did I turn into an Arumaton?
That's Puar's little secret. He transforms into an Arumaton in dire situations.
Is that true from the book's perspective, or did you just make that up?
Okay.
And there I was, thinking you gangsters still had some decorum.
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Okay.
Execute the Marastruck!
Damn, I think that's kind of harsh.
You can't hurt me.
Receive divinity. The dead return!
Happy New Year!
Well, he's doomed. Snap out of it, Locha.
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
I need my healer.
Marstruck. You can't hurt me.
Dang it.
Execute the Marstruck!
I want to. Did a Marstruck kill you? Oh, come on. Okay, we're good. Good.
Darn it! This isn't over!
Fights like these don't go unnoticed in Exalting Sanctum. Cloud Knights could show up at any minute. Better get going.
And so Locha has to make a break for it. But where to? Let me have a look at the map. Aha! Gotcha!
Let's heal. They're already here. So what do I do? That was actually surprisingly easy, never mind.
Halt! Who goes there?
Uh-oh. His only escape is...
To fight. I jump.
Climb aboard, Locha. Time to get out of here.
Oh my god, is that me?
So Locha hopped on a star skip and fled with the help of his accomplice. And that, ladies and gents, is the truth behind Locha's disappearance.
It's actually not. It was just a wild story.
So, who was piloting the star skiff?
I'm not sure either. The pilot didn't show themselves, so let's just assume it was her.
Oh, of course. How come I got dragged into this?
No one gets left out of my stories.
March, as much as I enjoyed your deduction, I do have a few questions. For example, if Locha took flight from the dock, how could he appear in side crane footage 2 hours later? Also, the dock is a military installation. The Cloud Knights would be on the scene at the slightest disturbance. How did so many monsters show up without warning? Last but not least, even if Locha did encounter all of the troubles you described, it wouldn't have taken him 2 hours to escape.
You're right, Mr. Yang. I guess I can't compete with the angler just yet.
Clown.
You know what? Time for some field work. Maybe the answers to our questions are waiting for us at the scene.
Isn't that what we originally suggested?
Approach. Let's go.
That's what we suggested earlier. You said, no, it's not time for that yet. I'm actually gonna call it here. It's 1:45 in the morning. So, thank you all so much for joining me. Put Boo March in the comments if you like the stream. Good night or good morning, depending on your time zone, and I will see y'all later. Thank you and goodbye.